Hello, this is Pille here from Team Freedom Factory at Monat Global. And on today's video, you will be learning how to sign up or enroll a market partner. There's two different ways to go about it. So I will go through this with you and ready to learn. So there's two different ways. The first way is that if you are a market partner who has the new market partner's information handy, you can just go to your back office. You log into the Monat Vibe back office and you go under business and then Enroll MP and you end up on this page. Currently, as of today, which is in April 2018, we have 3 countries open. We have the Canada, UK, as well as US. So you would just choose the country of where your market partner is residing and go from there. Now, the second option is, and this is most likely where you would send your market partner if they wanted to enroll themselves. So what you would do is send them to your replicated website. So I will just pull up my personal website here for demonstration purposes. And same thing. So once you are on the website, make sure that the sponsor is the correct sponsor on the top left-hand side. And then go ahead and make sure that the country is chosen correctly, US, Canada, or UK. I know that there's more countries that are going to be coming up in the future, but that's it for now. And then you would go from, once you have chosen the country, you click Join Now. So this is what your new to-be market partner would be doing on your website. If you go through your back office, you end up in the same place. So from this moment on, it's the same, whichever way you start off. So I'll just pretend that we have a market partner here in Canada. Any of the information that I will be entering is not real. The card number that I'm entering, it's not real. It's an old gift card. So no worries there. I just really wanted to demonstrate it to you how this is done. So the first option you have here is, or the first screen is the starter kit selection. There's different starter kits available. So you would choose whichever one the market partner wants to go with. I'm a huge advocate of the Overachiever product pack, but obviously it's their choice. So you see the 4 different options here currently. And so let's just imagine that we go with the biggest one. So the 780 for Canada. We'll go with that one. Make sure it says selected, and then you hit continue. And then you would just enter the person's information. I'm gonna enter a name, Bianca White here. Business type, it asks corporation, limited liability company, partnership, trust. Now, it doesn't say individual. If this is an individual signing up, you could really choose any of these, because the moment you enter their tax ID, so in Canada, it's the social insurance number. In the US, it's social security number. It may be called something else in different countries. Once you enter the tax ID, that's how Monat Corporate will know that you are an actual individual and you're not a corporation. But here, for the demonstration purposes, I'll just choose the corporation. Pick a birthday, phone number, and the company name you would enter only if it is an actual company. And if it is a company, the tax ID would be your company ID number, whatever identification number your country has given your company. But if we pretend that we're just a regular person here, I'll just put a random number here and an email. And then you would create the personalized website for the new market partner. So it can be really anything. Let's just try Bianca White because that's the name I tried. And it says name free. Sometimes it's not available if it's a really common name like John Smith or Sandy Smith or something like that. Then you just want to play around with the name here. But just remember, this is going to be your public, on your public website. So, you know, try to think from the point that, okay, what is easy for people to type in, what makes sense, so it's not just a random series of numbers or letters. And then a password. And then we'll just wait. And then you would just choose a credit card. Oops. And I'll just enter the random card number that I have here. This is not real. You don't have to write the number down. Don't go shopping. There's nothing on this card. No. Okay, and I'll just make up a random street here. Whatever popped up. Okay, and then you have the choice. You can use this address for shipping and billing, or, you know, if they're different, untick this and enter a different address for shipping. You do have the option to add items to a flagship or set up a flagship at this time. You can do it, but as you know, with Monat, we have no mandatory flagship. So I usually bypass this and let the person decide what they'd like to do. Now, another thing to note is that we have two different types of back offices. You have the light version, which is generally good for anyone until they kind of rank up to leadership positions and they want more options in their back office for reporting and everything. But everybody gets to try the pro version for free for their first 30 days. So this is what's going to be selected automatically. Monat wants to give you the chance to play around with a pro version and see all the amazing features that are available so that you can make an informed decision whether you want to keep it or whether you want to downgrade and not pay any website fees whatsoever. And so once you have decided here, you go continue, you confirm the address. And from here, you just want to review and confirm. So we chose the largest product pack available in Canada here, $780. They will add on the tax, obviously, the shipping. The shipping here in Canada is a flat $12. It is a flat fee in other countries as well, depending on where you are, and then your total here. Now, the ground shipping is what is defaulted usually. You do have the option of a 2-day shipping as well, but the one thing I want you to know is that it's 2 days from the moment it actually leaves the warehouse. But our shipping department can take anywhere from 24 to 48 hours to actually prepare your package. So it's 2 days from the moment that package is actually prepared. So don't expect to choose the 2-day shipping and pay extra. It's not going to arrive in 2 days in most cases because it does take longer. Then scroll down, make sure that the sponsor is the correct person. If it is not, this can be a hassle to change. There is a way to change it, but it's not immediate. It can take a while. So make sure that you double check all information before you go ahead. And you just keep going down. You want to make sure that everything's correct. And then you want to agree to the terms and the policies and procedures. You can also download the documents just to make sure that you see what you're getting yourself into, and then hit submit, and you are in the system. Now, the one thing I want to go back to before you start this process, or if you're a market partner talking to a brand new to-be market partner, somebody that wants to enroll, ask them to use their computer for this process, if at all possible. It is a lot easier, it's quicker, it's also a little bit more technologically reliable than using a cell phone. Depending on the cell phone, depending on the operating system, sometimes screens tend to get stuck, then people can get frustrated. And it is not to do with the website, it's to do with the piece of technology that they're using. So if possible at all, use a computer and use Google Chrome, and you're always good to go. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. Feel free to share this out to anyone who may find this useful. And I'm gonna see you again at my next training video. Thank you so much.